Let me start that. Okay. So basically what I wanted to do was just take a couple of minutes today to see what questions you had. Hopefully you had a chance to watch that recording that I did with the PowerPoint last night. I threw it together really fast because yesterday I was just like, man, we really have to go for it. And so I apologize if there was any mistakes or any something that was super confusing. So please let me know. The idea behind bundling the shipping was just to hopefully get more people taking advantage of this. Just because for somebody that's not a wellness advocate, it seems like asking somebody to pay that shipping day in and day out for 6 days might be a little too much, but if we can sort of help them out with that and in turn help our own selves and our, put it where we strategically need volume. And obviously doing that with permission and integrity. We don't want to just go start putting in orders everywhere, especially for some of you newer people that haven't done any of that yet. We definitely want to make sure we have permission. And thank you, honey. We're doing it right and we're operating in integrity so that we're not turning anybody off. But so does anybody have questions about the shipping? I know there was a little bit of a concern about the costs for you out of pocket, and I wanted to address that, but does anybody else have any thoughts or ideas? No? Okay. I'm trying to switch my view here, sorry. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so I wanted to address the cost really quick because somebody was asking me if I kind of had an idea out of pocket, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and really do hard numbers, but if you do the economy shipping, which is $3.99, and so say you have 5 orders for that day, you put it in, you're only paying the shipping. I am going to charge people tax when they purchase from me just because I am operating a business and I don't want to be losing money. So I definitely encourage you to add on the tax, and you can just add your tax rate on and just let people know, hey, I'm doing you a favor in a nice way, hey, I'm doing you a favor, so I'm just going to charge my tax rate to simplify the math or whatever. So that's my suggestion for you, is to charge taxing and then charge that $4 shipping for anybody that you're shipping it out to, or have them pick it up locally from you. And I definitely say have them come to you to pick it up. Again, we're doing them a favor by ordering and getting stuff. So make it easy, but also make it something where it's attractive for people. So any questions on that? And then too, if you're doing that economy shipping, it gives you that cost break, but then also if you give yourself until, what was the date on there? I think I said March 5th that we would aim to get all of those out. So that gives you several days to get all of your packages together and organized, and then have a goal to ship them out that Monday or Tuesday, that first week of March, and you shouldn't have any problem getting your product by then. So I wrote down some notes. Let me grab my notebook. Okay, I made a spreadsheet and I posted that also, so hopefully that will help you once you have a yes that I want to join the invite or the Facebook event, or you have people say yes, I want to participate, just add their names as they're saying yes to that spreadsheet so you can keep track. And then two, since they've committed and said yes, I want to participate, you can follow up if they're not opting in and taking advantage of those specials. You can say, hey, what questions do you have? And that gives you a way to follow up and keep track of your people. And also, because we're going to have, I'm anticipating a pretty big group on the Facebook page, it's going to give you a way to keep track of your people that are ordering, because they're going to be commenting on those posts. And so that will help hopefully keep everybody organized and accountable to the orders. So any questions on the spreadsheet or how to work that? No? Okay. I think the other big concern, and I am not quite sure how to address this, so I really would love your ideas, but so we have the really awesome special right now with the 100 free with the New Year, New You promo. And so does anybody have any ideas of how to pull people in to take advantage of that so that they're not missing out on not only the specials this week, but that $100, because we all know $100 in oils is an amazing, amazing deal. So Erica, have you had a chance to brainstorm that yet?
Well, I definitely want to address it up front and just say, we don't want to discredit the awesome, amazing deal that's already going on. Whenever we did this in the past, I actually had somebody who participated every single day back in November and then enrolled like at the end of the month, that month. So, granted, that's kind of, a lot of money up front to get a package and still do all that. Mm-hmm. But I think that we just need to be clear on that and just remind people of that going on, and that, hey, in addition to all of these free oils to grow your stock, you're also going to get $100 in free product on top of that. So
yeah. And I think that you bring up a great point to not limit ourselves. I think sometimes I put a limit on myself of like, people aren't going to be wanting to spend all this money, but why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they want to get not only a free oil every day, but $100 free? Because what they're going to be getting back free is probably going to be equal to or less than what their initial investment is. So I think really taking some time today, just sort of clearing out that block and assuming what people can or can't spend, because a lot of times I limit people out the door just thinking, oh, well, they can only afford this much, when really they might be able to afford double that or triple that. So just ask the questions and put the opportunities out there for people and let them choose rather than choosing for them. So great point, Erica. And thanks for bringing that up, because I hadn't really thought about that in kind of the midst of putting all this together. But I think that it's a disservice if we don't let people know, because I know I'd be mad if, come to find out, I could have taken advantage of all of these great deals. We all love a great deal. We love saving money, and I'd be mad if I didn't know about it. So I think you're right on there with putting that out there for people.
And with that too, I really think encouraging people who are already members, to really take advantage of the loyalty rewards and remind them not only are they going to get their free shipping, so that we're not having to place all those orders too if they already have an account. Mm-hmm. I definitely encourage them to do that, because then it's going to get them excited for their free points and their free shipping rewards and their free oils. So I definitely would go with that too.
Awesome. Anything else that anybody had questions about?
I just had something pop into my brain and it doesn't make sense yet because I haven't thought through it. So I'm just going to spew it out and see what you think. So with the 100, if they enrolled, say with their 35 and they spent 100 because they did the buy one, get one every single day, we wouldn't know that until at least the end of the week. But then if that added to 100 by the 5th day, I don't know, I haven't thought through this. But then if they enrolled with the 35, spent their 100 that whole week by doing the buy one, get one, and then you could present that free 100 to them for next month. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't think that would work though.
I don't think that would work.
I think they have to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they have to spend 100 on that first initial?
Oh, well, but if you were ordering for them, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If you were ordering for them, because they were a shipping thing, and at the end, if they had $100 total, you could offer them that 35. How would that work with doTERRA? See, I don't know. I have to think about that some more.
But then you would have to go in and put the volume in again, so you would be double ordering.
Yeah, that's true.
At once.
Darn, because that would be nice if they could participate in the whole thing and spend 100, and then you could still offer that free 100.
I would say maybe just get them to participate in the offers, and then present them with one of the packages so that they're getting that $35 covered, and then saving by opting into one of the packages. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it would be awesome if we could figure out a way to spread it out over the week. But
and I think too, in the past, a lot of the BOGO items have been like specialty oils and not necessarily those in packages. So we can use that to our advantage and say, let's get the staples in your home now. And then we can always turn around and add, when you take advantage of the BOGOs, you're going to be getting things that normally don't come in packages. So that might be something that we could verbalize. I don't know.
I think so.
And I think that too, I don't know, Alyssa, I'm going to say that I did not get on the Zoom last night, or have a chance to watch that. We were at basketball games and it was crazy. But I think too that we need to remember that if we get, you know, a straggler's order, like if they're already placed somewhere on someone's leg, like we definitely need to honor that and make sure that that volume is staying in those specific regions. I know that if I had, you know, just people that I've been ordering for in the past, like retail and customers like that, then you can definitely play with that volume. But I just want that to be clear so that there isn't any mess ups or anything like that. And if anyone has any questions on that and doesn't understand, like, let us know. Everybody pretty clear on that?
Yeah, for me, I was just planning on a lot of those people that aren't regularly ordering, my retail customers, just placing that where I needed it. And then obviously everybody else honoring that. So, but yeah.
And I think with that, as leaders here, like just keep an eye on other pages. There's a lot of people doing this group. So just keep your eye on other pages because people might get lost in the shuffle and you don't know, you know, it might not be intentional, but I would just keep your eyes peeled and know where your people are playing.
Yeah. And it's my hope that we have like our team participating in this one just because then we're not having to spend our whole week monitoring Facebook pages. And so that's why hopefully I feel like we're offering some pretty good incentives for people that are participating. And I have my CPU usage. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I breaking up? I just got a weird notification I'd never seen before. Okay, so I have some oils that I can offer for giveaways for people that are playing along in our group or our event, and then just some prizes for people. So, and that's not to say like don't go participate with other people, but I don't want people to feel overwhelmed and chaos, and so, but do it for you, and I don't want to discourage you from anything, but I'm overwhelmed with just my group, so.
Are you doing, you plan on doing like a Facebook Live every day or some kind of product training on the special? Are you doing alone?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
That's okay. Are you doing that? You just doing that? Are you designating it out or how is that? So we're not all jumping on there at the same time.
No, I would love help. And I had just briefly talked to Erica and she said she would be willing to help. So I didn't know if people wanted to tell me a day that they would be willing to do a live video so we can sort of divide it up. I know everybody's weeks are busy. So if you know, like Tuesday is more open and I can squeeze this in, I know we're all participating in launch groups and work and that kind of thing. So, but I don't want to do it all by myself because people are going to get tired of hearing from me and seeing my baby try to nurse. So the more help I can get, the better. So if you're open to that. Okay. Andy, you want to do a live video for us?
I have yet to do that. I will have to let you know.
All right. It's going to stretch you, but you're awesome.
Well, thank you.
So, very cool.
Hey, Alyssa.
Yes.
I have a question for you, and I didn't get to watch the Zoom one either. And I know this is a question Lynn and I both had because we haven't got to participate yet in this. But how do they pay you each week for their order? Or not each week, but do they do it each day and they pay somehow? Or do you wait till the end of the week? And then how do you have them do that?
I suggested having people pay you every day via PayPal. If you have people do send money to family and friends, it's free to both you and the sender, so there's no fees associated with it. I just felt like for me that was better because I wasn't having to order everybody's oils and then at the end of the week be like out all that money. So I'm going to have them pay me before I place their order. Did that make sense?
Okay, perfect. Yep, that answers it perfect. Thank you.
And if you have local people like from work or whatever that you see and they want to participate, you can have them write you a check. And again, make sure you're adding in that tax. Don't forget that part so you're not eating the cost of the tax and stuff.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So I was going to just plan on posting the specials every morning But then I would love help from you guys with like tips and tricks and how you use them, recipes, that type of thing. So should we divide it up by day, or what do we think? It's crazy out there. Am I gonna need to delegate, ladies?
I went to go get my planner. Hold on.
So live videos aren't as scary as they seem, I promise. You've seen me make a fool of myself a couple times, but they seem worse than they are.
So I can do Tuesday. And are we wanting to do like a product showcase on, because obviously the oils are going to be different. Do you want one person to cover both oils, or is somebody doing the buy oil and someone else is doing the get the free oil highlight? What does that look like for you?
Is it, and honestly, Erica and Liv, this is where I need you guys help, because you did this last time and I sort of just watched because that was all I could do. But I feel like it's simpler if the person, say you're doing Tuesday, that you just do both rather than try and figure that out. Does that work?
You can put me down for Tuesday. That's probably my best, most free day that I have.
Okay. And I can do tomorrow. And I know it's hard since we don't know what the oils are, but we have our books, we have our apps. So hopefully those of us that are sort of like, I don't know, you know it, you know your stuff. So, hey, Brandy, would you be willing to do a live video for us?
Yeah, I can do Wednesday. I can just take Wednesday if that works.
Okay. And it's fine if it needs to be like after you get home from work or whatever. I'll take care of posting the special, but if you want to like just put on your calendar like when you get home from work to do the educational part.
Okay, that'll work.
Awesome. Thank you much. Who wants to take Thursday? Olivia, did you leave us?
No,
Oh, no, you're there. Why can't I see your picture?
Can you show her? Sorry. Support.
Who else am I gonna? Who else? Sarah Stevens, I see you.
Come on, guys. This is a great opportunity for your people to see you as leaders and see your face, and it's not as scary as you think. It's really not.
Friday is a crazy day for me. My kiddos have ski club. I will be up at Sunlight Mountain, so I will. I can't do Friday, so I really need somebody that can step up on Friday for me.
I'll do Friday.
Whoop, whoop, Mandy.
Woo-woo.
Awesome. Thank you, honey. Okay, we need Thursday and Saturday, ladies. Anyone?
I'll do Thursday if nobody else wants it.
All right, Olivia, I have you down for Thursday. And then I can finish up. Oh, who was talking?
It's Haley.
Haley. Hi, Haley.
I was just gonna say I could do Thursday. So if Olivia, if you don't want to do Thursday, that's fine.
No, I think you should get out there, so I'll give it to you.
Awesome.